Hello and welcome to the relaxation and guided visualization entitled Escape to the Beach. Thanks for making the time for this experience. I hope you will find it a good one. This is your time. You are asked to allow yourself about 35 minutes free of outside distractions and intrusions. Let this be just your time. Please realize, however, you are free at any time to open your eyes and attend to anything you choose, if need be. All the suggestions I will be giving are voluntary, and you are free to accept them or not. Let's begin by seating yourself in a comfortable position. If you would like, it sometimes helps to start out by taking a few deep cleansing breaths and loosening any tight clothing. Feel free to also move around a little bit to allow yourself to settle further into a relaxed posture. Good. Your escape to the beach starts by firstly going through a progressive relaxation sequence. This progressive relaxation sequence will relax you further and further into where you are seated, significantly enhancing your level of bodily comfort. You will find that as your body relaxes, you will become more alert and better able to use your imagination to enhance this relaxing experience according to your wishes, which is to imagine yourself relaxed and calm at the beach. Go ahead now and close your eyes if you have not done so already. Okay. Now allow yourself to breathe naturally in and out as you get more and more relaxed all over right now. Inhale so that the air flows into your lungs and you feel as though it is floating all the way down into your lower abdominal region. Inhale very deeply down into your lower abdominal region. And exhale, and as you do so, feel yourself floating down into the chair or the seat. Feel yourself as if you're floating down into the chair or the seat all the more. Continue breathing regularly and naturally, making your breathing very regular, like waves washing into the shore and then back out again. Very regularly and naturally, in and out. This is your time. Do not waste it on any thoughts of things you are going to be doing later or on thoughts of things you should have done earlier. Focus only on the sound of my voice and what it is saying as your body and your mind enter into a calm and relaxed state. If thoughts do intrude, do not continue to dwell on them. Let them pass by and come back to the voice on the recording. Now direct your attention to your right arm and hand. Make mental contact with your right arm and hand. Feel them. Be aware of them. Notice where they touch the chair or the seat. Just be aware of your arm and hand. And then let them become heavy and warm. Just let them become heavy and warm as you maintain contact with them. And as you do this, repeat this phrase: my right arm is heavy. My right arm is heavy and limp. My right arm is letting go. As you maintain contact with that arm and continue to breathe regularly and slowly, say those three phrases to yourself right now. My right arm is heavy. My right arm is heavy and limp. My right arm is letting go. For the next 20 seconds, say them over and over to yourself, silently in your head. Okay. Notice what that arm feels like right now. Is it tingling? Is it heavy? Does it feel hollow? Does it feel light or floaty? What does that arm feel like? Be aware of the tiniest sensations in your arm or hand. Try to verbalize it to yourself. Okay. Focus on the right arm again, carefully. Make mental contact with it. Just allow it to do the things you're going to say. Saying to yourself again, over and over, my right arm is heavy. My right arm is heavy and limp. My right arm is letting go. For the next 20 seconds, keep all other thoughts out. Okay, once again, what does that arm feel like right now? What do you feel? Any heaviness? Any tingles? Any of these things may happen or nothing may happen, but simply try to become aware of any small change in the way that arm feels. Keep your breathing regular and natural, in and out, very smoothly. Focus on that arm again, and once again, say the same phrases. My right arm is heavy. My right arm is heavy and limp. My right arm is letting go. For the next 20 seconds, but don't dwell on intruding thoughts. Okay, good. Now once again, what does that arm feel like? Carefully scan it. Try to verbalize for yourself what that arm feels like. Is there any sensation there at all? Now, let's shift to the other arm, your left arm. Put your attention on your left arm now. Make mental contact with it. Notice where it rests on the chair or the seat. And notice what it feels like. Sometimes it is difficult to make contact with it in this way. It might just help to move the fingers a little bit or move them across the material of the chair. Okay. This time maintain contact with that arm as you say again, my left arm is heavy. My left arm is heavy and limp. My left arm is letting go. And just allow it to get heavy all by itself. Just allow it to get heavy as you say those 3 phrases over and over to yourself. My left arm is heavy. My left arm is heavy and limp. My left arm is letting go for the next 20 seconds. Okay, what does that arm feel like now? Is it heavy or tingling or warm? Or is there some other sensation? And now notice something else. What does it feel like compared to your right arm? Does it feel heavier or lighter? Does it feel like it is slightly higher or lower than the right arm? Remembering, your right arm should be maintaining its deep relaxation as you work with your left arm. Okay. Once again, make mental contact with that left arm and think to yourself, my left arm is heavy. My left arm is heavy and limp. My left arm is letting go for the next 20 seconds. And what does that arm feel like right now? Compare it with the other arm. Does it feel as relaxed? Does it feel any higher or lower? Do you feel any tingling, particularly in the hand? All right, now, once again, focus very carefully on the left hand and arm. Keep out intruding thoughts and keep your breathing very regular and natural. And say to yourself, my left arm is heavy. My left arm is heavy and limp. My left arm is just letting go. One more time. What does that arm feel like now? Carefully scan it. Think to yourself, if I had to tell somebody what that arm feels like, what would I say? Now, I want you to focus your attention on both arms simultaneously. You can shift from one arm to the other if you prefer. Try to make mental contact with them both right now. Both arms, both hands, and say to yourself, my arms are heavy. My arms are heavy and limp. My arms are just letting go. Over and over for the next 20 seconds. Okay, good. Check both arms now. What do they both feel like? Is one more relaxed than the other? Notice any sensation in them both. Okay. Once again now, keeping your concentration shifting back and forth, or if you can, on both simultaneously. Think to yourself these phrases. My arms are heavy. My arms are heavy and limp. My arms are just letting go. And note how they feel for the next 20 seconds. Okay, very good. How do you feel? Once again, compare the left with the right. They should both feel extremely heavy and relaxed, but they may not at first. Sometimes it takes a week or so to get this right. Do not become discouraged at all. Just carefully observe any sensations that you can find. And remember, this concentration is supposed to be a passive sort, not an active kind of concentrating. You cannot force your arms to relax. You have to let them relax. You have to allow them to relax. You have to let them go. Let go. This is a very important phrase here. Okay, now turn your attention to your legs and let's do them together. Think of your legs as becoming heavy. Just let them get heavy as though they are made of lead or concrete. Imagine them filling up with warm, heavy lead or concrete. And as you maintain your focus on your legs, think to yourself this phrase, my legs are heavy and limp, for the next 20 seconds. Very good. What do your legs feel like? Do they feel heavy? Notice very carefully. and notice how you are doing keeping out intruding thoughts. Remember, this is your special time. Do not waste it. Okay, this time focus on arms and legs. Shift your body around a tiny bit if you have to. Make mental contact with both your arms and your legs, and this time say to yourself, "My arms and legs are heavy. My arms and legs are heavy and limp. My arms and legs are just letting go." Say those 3 phrases over and over now for the next 20 seconds. Okay, what do your arms and legs feel like right now? Do they still feel as heavy as they were before? Are the legs as heavy as the arms? Is there any warmth in the limbs? Now, for the next 2 minutes or so, I'm going to keep quiet and just let you work with your arms and legs, repeating those 3 phrases, remembering to keep mental contact with your arms and legs. Don't let your thoughts drift away. Keep feeling your arms and legs as you keep saying these phrases. My arms and legs are heavy. My arms and legs are heavy and limp. My arms and legs are just letting go. For the next 2 minutes, let intruding thoughts just pass by. Do not dwell on them. Okay, were you able to keep out intruding thoughts? And what do your limbs feel like at this moment? Are they heavy? If not, with continued practice with this, they will soon become very heavy and very relaxed indeed. And in this very relaxed state, in this deepened state of bodily comfort and simultaneous increased mindful alertness, you are easily able to employ your imagination. You are able to better see, hear, smell, feel, and experience that which you imagine. A place in your mind where you want to be. So now come along and imagine yourself enjoying a delightfully relaxing, calming, and peaceful time at the beach. This is your escape to the beach. Leave everything, including all intruding thoughts, behind. And continue to focus on the sound of my voice, the sound of the waves in the background, and the following suggestions that bring all the more to life this experience. Come along now on this journey with every expectation of success. Begin by picturing yourself arriving at the beach. See yourself approaching the shore. Perhaps you are walking, or biking, or driving, or being driven as you make your approach. However you arrive, you now find yourself in the parking lot that faces the shore. You look around to see it is a beautiful, sunny, blue sky day, with only a few high and white cottony clouds drifting slowly by. You pause now for the moment and notice the drifting clouds, and overall what a beautiful sunny day it is. A welcoming breeze caresses your face, and the scent of the salty air greets you. You may find yourself spontaneously taking in a deep breath at this time as you further absorb your surroundings. You can already tell what a pleasant time awaits you now along the shoreline. Stepping onto the sand-covered asphalt, you notice that familiar feeling of sun-soaked warmth radiating up from the hot ground at your feet. Once more, a salty, sweet ocean breeze fills your nostrils as it glides off the water, caressing your head and shoulders, causing your clothing to flap like a small flag in the wind. Ah, that feels good. This bright sun puts a squint in your eyes as you gaze with pleasure at the oh-so-comforting and welcoming sight of the sand and the surf in front of you, calling you to come closer, step by step. You pause once more for a good few moments to soak in your experience of first arriving at the beach. Good. Now you grab your towel bag, your cooler, or your beach chair in hand, and you step off the pavement and onto the sand for the very first time today. The sand's many tiny granules oozing now in between your toes as you do so. And now you feel the sun's heat absorbed by the sand warm your feet, warm your toes. The sun's heat absorbed by the sand, warming your feet and your toes. That sweet, familiar feeling, sand on your feet and toes. With each step now toward the water, you re-experience the warmth of the sand on your feet and toes. Up and down, your feet move as you walk. You can visualize each step of your feet as you traverse the sand. Good. And you also catch the warmth of the midday sun on your skin as once again a perfectly mellow ocean breeze dances all around you with every step you take toward the water. Every pleasant and warming step toward the water. Good. Now imagine yourself stopping for a moment to set your towel bag, cooler, and beach chair down on the sand. Allow yourself to pause now and gaze out over the ocean's horizon. Good. You notice the white-capped waves as they come tumbling into the shore. You hear the swooshing sound of the white-capped waves as they come tumbling into the shore. Once more, take a deep, calming breath and as you do, notice again the scent of that wonderful, wonderful salty ocean air as you do so. And the whirring, whooshing sound of the surf resounds all around you as you kick off your sandals or shoes, pull off your top shirt, and take a light skip or jog down to the waterline. Your toes now sinking softly into the water-soaked sand as a bubbly white wave washes up to greet them. You feel so satisfied and content here, you can almost feel your head nodding in an up and down motion as if to silently say, yes, 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 to all you see. Yes, yes, yes. You contentedly feel, smell, and touch all that touches you: the sun, the salty breeze, the sound of seagulls and the tumbling waves, the gritty and warm water-soaked sand. For the next 7 restful minutes, allow yourself to simply relax and enjoy your delightful, tranquil time at the beach in the way you know makes it so pleasant, so desirable. For the next 7 minutes. What a pleasant, delightful, and tranquil escape to the beach. You've absorbed so many of the benefits now of visiting the seashore. And as a result of repeated listenings, you will be better able to call upon and access some of these same tranquilizing sensations anytime you wish. Anytime during the day, simply saying the word ocean slowly and deliberately to yourself, you will be able to tune into the very same mellow and relaxed feelings you experience during this guided visualization. Anytime during the day, slowly and deliberately say the word ocean, and you will attune yourself to the same mellow and relaxed feelings you have just experienced during this guided visualization. And so when you recognize the need to calm down, to cool down, for any reason, say ocean, and you will observe your body and mind becoming little by little more calm and more relaxed as you practice this guided visualization more and more. Good. And now you are ready to return from your escape to the beach. Begin your journey back by bringing your attention to where you are bodily seated. Make mental contact with where you are bodily seated. Good. Now specifically bring your attention to your toes, and as you do so, you may want to wiggle them ever so slightly. You are beginning now to return to your awake state. Slowly now, let your attention move from your toes on up to your feet, and still slowly, bring your attention gently to your ankles, now your calves, and your thighs. You may begin to move your legs and feet ever so slightly. Scan your body now with your imagination as you naturally begin to move your hands and arms, slightly moving your hands and arms. Bring your attention now to your breathing, becoming focused now on your breathing. You may find yourself naturally taking a deep, cleansing, waking breath. Notice your breath as you breathe. Is it yawning and deep, or is it smooth and regular? Just let it be as it is. This has been your time. You have treated yourself kindly with this exercise, and you are now returning to normal activity as you slowly open your eyes and allow them to rest comfortably on the sights in front of you. Opening your eyes and allowing them to rest comfortably on the sights in front of you. Slowly opening your eyes now and feeling fine and refreshed. Returning from the beach, and yet taking the recollection of your escape with you. Feeling very fine and refreshed, and very relaxed, and ready to greet the rest of the day and all that it holds for you. Feeling fine and refreshed, and ready to greet the day.